Ah, who the hell? Who the hell do I think I am coming in 3 minutes late? Ding, 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 ding. Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. I am the bombist. Farnswoggle barely getting in his pre-start pre-stream like. Now he's ready to unsubscribe because I'm late. I don't blame him. Everyone should unsubscribe at this point. All right, let's get this in focus. There we go. That's in focus right there, right? Does that look good? Does that look good? What show is that is pretty cool? What show was it? I really enjoyed it where they do... God damn it. They have these... You know, like this camera is a wide angle lens. Let's get some of my drugs off the table. It doesn't really seem to be doing it right now. Am I not in focus right? You can focus in right here and it's blurry over there and it's a pretty cool effect. I was watching some show recently. I enjoyed it. What the hell was it? Lincoln Lawyer. Decent show. Anyway, they did that whole wide angle lens thing. They also do the whole dark thing. I don't know. Like, I like a little bit of dark, but I mean, when it's so dark, you can't even tell like who's on the screen sometimes. And it's just a normal setting. Excuse me while I take care of some fuzzies on the mic. All right, yeah, Retro's rolling his eyes. Cardano. It is not going to be a Cardano episode. We're going to talk about some Cardano. Dude, I phoned it in this morning. I recycled a thumbnail. I saw one Cardano headline yesterday, and I'm like, you know what? Let's try and reel in some Cardano people to the channel, right? Let's get them in here with some clickbait. Alert! Cardano's about to pop. Ain't shit about to pop right now, everyone. I have no idea what's going on in the stock market. I know what you're thinking. I noticed Jewel is 34 cents. Any more bad news you want to come in with this morning, brother? If you're thinking I was late because of Rust, yeah, you're absolutely right. I was running a haul back, and I'm just like, man, should I run? I thought it might be like a 5-minute run, ended up being like an 8-minute run. I'm like, these mofos, they can wait a couple minutes. All right, let's it's gonna be a long day for me today. I have my normal. I was playing some Rust. Yeah, I was playing a little bit of Rust. Today's wipe day. I want to get a few more BPs in before the wipe. Meld a few things. So whatever. Whatevs. What was I gonna do? Oh, so you're walking on thin ice. Yeah, I guess. What was I gonna do? You know what I watched last night was really good. Most of you nerds won't like it, but it's the new Adam Sandler movie, Hustle. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Had a lot of NBA players in it. Really good story. Really good movie. Adam Sandler, really good acting. Wow, I mean, for Adam Sandler, I think it's this one. Like, I would make it maybe his second best movie. I'm not going to include things like Billy Madison, which is obviously a classic. I mean, for just like serious acting, I would say it's his second best movie. I think his first best one, most of you nerds probably haven't seen it. It's Reign Over Me. That was a really good movie with Don Cheadle. And then, so when I started watching it, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, Queen Latifah's in this. I almost tapped out at that point. I used to really like Queen Latifah, but now, I don't know, she annoys me for some reason. I'm not sure why. Maybe it was that Taxi movie with, what's his face that has a late night show, Jimmy Fallon. Anyone remember that piece of garbage? And then she was in that movie where she was like a lesbian bank robber or something. She was really annoying in that one. I used to like her music back in the day. And then I'm ignoring I'm ignoring I'm ignoring retro at the same. We'll get to it, retro. I want to talk about I had a path here and now I'm completely derailed. You probably did that on purpose. Anyway, it's a really good movie. And then Queen Latifah's his wife. And I'm just like, man, what was he thinking? What was he thinking with that move? But it ended up working out really well. Now I like Queen Latifah again. So again, I recommend that movie. A lot of cameos in it. It's a good yarn, as the cool kids wouldn't say. You would never hear a cool kid say it's a good yarn. Have you checked Trezor DAO? I think they kind of following a similar like. So is Evoverse. How's that working out for us? Where magic will potentially be used by other games. Is Jewel being used by other games? And is this on Harmony? Is this on the great shit chain Harmony One? No VC is holding a large portion of the supply. Let's man, it feels like a Friday, right? Oh, I never got to. So I'm working normal today, and then I have to do this cutover I'm really pissed off about tonight. So that could go late in tonight. I don't think it'll affect me getting up and streaming tomorrow. But it could. It could. I might be late. I might not show up at all. But generally speaking, even if I'm up till 1 or 2 in the morning, I'm gonna wake up at 4 or 5 and just. I mean, it might be a super shitty stream, but we'll see. Trezor DAO is unfortunate. All right. Well, why are you bringing it up then? I mean, if I do anything on ETH we will do something on ETH today. We're gonna check to see how my your Yearn Finance. Is that where I have money? Over on Yearn Finance. All right, let me get it. Man, it feels like a Friday, doesn't it? All right, let's get logged into So Tasty in the morning. Throw that coffee down your throat hole. It's so hot. Well, let's kind of play that game similar to DFK. Oh, Trezor. All right, we might take a look at it. I'm a well. Well, I'm in the big leagues now, unlike you plebs. I'm in the big leagues over in Ethereum. You guys are still like trying to scrap for loose change over on the swap meet Harmony One. All right, let's. I don't know, man. I guess I'll have to bring myself down. It's tough, man. Now that you're living the good life, now that you're walking around big dick over in Ethereum, I barely want to hang out with you guys anymore. All right. It's kind of like once you start shopping at Target, it's hard to go back to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely hard to go back to Walmart after you've gone to the Target. And now that Costco's my main jam, it's hard to go to Target. All right, let's get my monk moment out of the way. Right angles, perfectly aligned. All right, I have no idea what's going on with the market. I did check it last night. It was basically flat. Looks like the Nasdaq's dumping a little bit. You know, there's an interesting video by Jeremy Lefebvre I want to check out today. I think it's mostly sarcasm. I wonder if he's had a follow-up. When did I watch that? Was that this morning when I first woke up? No. It had to have been last night when I went to bed. So the Nasdaq's down 100. Bitcoin looks like it's starting to go red. It's below 30 on the future. I'm not sure what that translates. So it's probably still barely above 30,000 right now. E-mini S&P's down 27. That's a decent size move. Everyone, a lot of the YouTube videos now are talking about the housing crash has already started, blah, blah, blah. Nothing but bad news coming from all angles for the most part. And I don't think Wells let that shit die so easily when you have ballers like Ogre holding millions. Ogre holding millions in DFK. Is he still holding millions? Is it still worth millions? I used to be a millionaire, or almost a millionaire, at least a half a millionaire in DFK, and I'm more like a $5 heir now with the how much the price has crashed. My Coinbase play, let's see how that's doing. My call is up about 40%. Hey Google, what's 60 divided by 160? Sorry, I don't have any information about that. Oh, I just want to cuss you out right now, but I know when you become intelligent, I'll regret that. Hey Google, what is 60 divided by 160? Sorry, I don't have any information about that. Are you kidding me? Hey Google, what is 60 divided by 160? Divided by 160 is 0.375. So I'm up 37.5%. 30, we'll say 38%. I should close it out, or I should lower this. I'm going to lower it. Roll strikes down. 90 to, that'll give me 83 cents. So this brown line right here is what is called the expected move. So the markets currently believe Coinbase, and this is 36 days to expiration. I don't know, bro. Enjoy the ass clapping. I should roll up my put too. I can roll Coinbase down. I'm going to roll it down to 85. So the market, the expected move in the market, $16.46. The IV is 121%. So Tasty is really cool because it'll show you the expected move right here where my mouse is, $16.21. And then this brown line shows it, $16 that way, $16 this way. So I can even tighten it even closer if I wanted to. I probably won't be able to roll up my put because there's a margin requirement that I can't meet. I'm tempted to go to the $80 strike, but things could pump. I could also roll it out. 36. Now I want to let this play out for a little bit more. I want that vol to crush. Again, there's no earnings within this play. This was almost a layup. This was the strangle in Coinbase. It was one of the most beautiful plays on the board. Honestly, I should have gone tighter. If I would have had the margin requirements, I definitely would have gone tighter on the put. And I should go tighter on the call. I should get super tight. Yeah. We'll do 80. I mean, that's still an 87% chance of being 50% profitable. Boom. All right. We've adjusted. I have 100 shares in that. That's down, but overall we've made money. No big deal. No big deal. No big deal. That was a triple George. All right. You guys want to know how to remove a stuck VMDK? I spent most of yesterday working on that shit. Also looking at end of life cells on some switches for the bitches. All right. I want to go to, oh yeah, I want to look at, this video was really interesting. I was watching
What would I suck a dick for?
a reasonable request. Flipping, oh, I'm beginning to not like this guy at all. Who is that sexy mofo? Quiet Before the Storm. buckle up. I was watching this for a little bit and it was interesting. I don't know if you guys know who this is, Spencer or something like that. I don't remember his name. He makes some pretty cool videos. Anyway, he's getting sued by some big like person, and he was talking about that, and I found that interesting. And then was there a game last night? I could give a shit about the NBA anymore, but I do want the Warriors to lose. And I'm probably Dub's in wait mode. Oh, Steph got hurt. Was there a game last night? This app didn't suck so much. I could probably the ESPN app and the HBO app suck ass. All right. The Celtics, Boston lead series 2-1. Oh, the Celtics played last night and they won. Hell yeah. It was in Boston? Oh, I forgot they do that weird road schedule now where it's like 1-1-1 or whatever. Cardano's not bringing the boys to the yard this morning, I tell you that. Kelly McGillis, brutally honest take on her top yeah. I mean, what did she expect? What is she pushing 90 now? Like, do you not know how Hollywood works? If you're not a man, like they'll put men in their 60s on screen, but you got to be a hot young chick. Hey, look, I don't make the rules. I don't even agree with the rules, and that's probably what she was complaining about. She's probably got something. She's probably beware of this recommendation. All right, so this one right here was a really weird video. It's only a couple minutes long. I want to listen to it again.
I'm so sorry.
Really weird.
I made a big mistake. Late last night, I released a video on Miss Wood and ARK Invest. In this video, I agreed with some statements that were made. I also disagreed with some statements that were made and stated why I disagreed. I should have not disagreed with anything, or I should have kept that to myself. 2 hours ago, someone with big connections had my entire videos scrapped and removed from YouTube completely. I've been doing YouTube since 2016 and released 1,000 plus videos and never had this happen before. To the person with big connections who had the video taken down, I apologize. I've also spent the past hour texting every single big finance YouTuber, which I do know, and I told them to watch their mouth and never make a horrible mistake like I have made. I asked my wife also to tell me how to say I'm sorry in Spanish.
I thought it was Los Santos.
Besame el trasero.
I thought it was Los Santos.
Sorry.
Yeah, so that's weird, right? Like, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if he's being sarcastic or if he's being pressured by like some big mofo. It's very annoying to me though. I already like get pissed off with YouTube because, dude, look at this. It's so frustrating. And this has given me an idea that, you know, it's how greedy some people are, especially the music industry. But we played like with that Sean Paul Shake That Thing for like 3 seconds. Copyright claim. I mean, good luck getting any money from this video. I haven't monetized videos for a minute. In fact, I can't even monetize them right now because I've been too lazy to fix my monetization. I just don't give a shit. I need a identify verification in order to whatever. I don't care. So good luck collecting money, you greedy bastards. Right? Like there's gotta be better ways to do this. But the YouTube, I want things like data, something like data to work out so bad I can't stand it. Things like Audius. There's a platform like Audius coming to Cardano. I want that one to be really I want these to start breaking out. The music industry is some of the biggest douchebags in the history of douchebags. They've been screwing over artists for decades. They continue to be greedy AF. It's ugly. It sucks. There is already a paradigm shift happening. So there's plenty of artists out there right now that can make good money, and hopefully it gets better and better. But just by promoting yourself on Instagram, getting your music on Spotify, I don't SoundCloud, social media, things like that. And I think things like Audius are going to be a big part of the future. But I don't know how long. And Audius's biggest problem is it's on the worst blockchain on the planet, which is Solana. So we'll have to see, maybe something like on Harmony One could be interesting. Project Rug Pull. I also think one area of the music industry is failing. Instead of like just trying to spend all this money to copyright everything, and be more engaging. Get the people on your site. Come out with your own platform. Take on YouTube. And one of the incentives you can offer is if you're like EMG or whatever that has this huge music catalog, you allow your streamers to play that music. Like how awesome would that be? If you were a gamer and you could play popular music and you could figure out a way to monetize that, plus work with the streamers, whatever. I don't know. I just feel like there's much better ways to do that, and hopefully decentralization really starts taking a big chunk out of some of that. Anyway, enough about that rant. Let's see. Now the Nasdaq's green. Bitcoin's starting to pump again. Gold $1,850. That hasn't moved one iota since the last time I can remember. Let's see how Tesla's up $20. The miners are getting destroyed. The miners have been getting destroyed for a minute. Hut, and why didn't I sell that at $15? I really like Hut. You're in the stock market. I like these miners a lot. I mean, I wouldn't go crazy on them. I like Coinbase a lot too, but it could be a long time before Bitcoin recovers. But once it does, and I don't know, like energy costs and all this stuff start slowing down or whatever, those could be some really, really good plays. Mara, Marathon, Riot Blockchain, and Hut 8. I have 200 shares in Riot, 100 shares in Mara, 600 shares in Hut. I think Riot all-time highs was around 90. Mara was like 70, I want to say. Hut was like 15. So those should have a good day in the sun. I don't know, man. Like one of the problems they have is I think they keep doing offerings where they keep diluting their shares because mining equipment is expensive. All right, let's pop on over to... Actually, has he done a follow-up to this? I'm sorry, 9 we won. All right, 140. Now, is this a follow-up?
Winner, chicken dinner. Wow. Sometimes in life, the underdogs do win, and we won, guys. After this whole situation, I appealed this up to YouTube, and I just received this email in. Hi, Financial Education. We have reviewed your appeal for the following. After taking another look, we can confirm that your content does not violate our community guidelines. Thank you for your patience while we reviewed this appeal. All this, okay? I want to say two things. First is that video is now officially back up on the channel. The video wasn't even a video that got a ton of views. It's just I wanted to fight this fight because it's out of the principle. Like this is not right to just take down videos. You guys can watch that video. Let me know if there's anything so egregious and awful in that video that it should have been wiped from the platform. Second thing I want to say is obviously somebody had that video removed who has a lot of power. I don't know who, and I'm not going to guess who, but somebody has a lot of power and they know a lot of people and they got a lot of strings to have a person like myself that has a big, strong following behind them to have that video completely taken down, they have to know some folks. And so I am curious, if I didn't have as big of a following and it wasn't such a strong following, I do wonder if the results would have been the same if I was a much smaller creator. I do wonder that.
Well, I can answer that.
Thank you. I'm thankful for everybody.
I could tell you, if I had a video taken down and uploaded at YouTube, they'd be like, "Who is this guy? F this guy." I wonder what the video was. You comment. I watched it. Oh, Kathy Wood just said this about her stock ETF. Yeah, I don't know. That's 31 minutes. Wait, I'm not following. You don't know who this? Oh my goodness, bro. Like, I talk about him all the time. Jeremy Lefebvre, financial education. He's mostly into stocks. He's a pretty smart. I mean, I like him for the most part. He gives a lot of good, like, just basic stock advice. His trading style is not really my style, but it's a style that works. He buys and he holds. He finds good deals. He buys and he holds. He doesn't do options that often. Every now and then he does leaps. He's getting destroyed right now. He's pretty honest about it because he was in some high risk. He's huge on Tattooed Chef. One thing I don't like about him, and I don't have enough data, right? I just hear, so he has a Discord in this private group, and I think from what I understand and from what I hear, like his team's he's got a big team that works for him, and these people are really aggressive. So like if you want to sign up to be in his private Discord, I think it's like $500 or $1,000 a year, but they also like guerrilla market, try and get you to buy into bigger programs, and they really probe to find out how much money they can take out of you, right? So the programs, they'll charge what they think they can get out of you instead of like anyway, that's just the word on the street. I don't know if any of this is true. He shows his portfolio all the time. He's an interesting guy. I like him for the most part, and I was making fun of this guy the other day because I was even looking like really early on in his videos and how silly they were. And then he mostly just started doing stocks. But he did a drop shipping for newbies 4 years ago. Like, did he try and do drop shipping? I know he doesn't do it. I got destroyed on Tattooed Chef as well. Yeah, I mean, all those like Russell, all those small cap stocks, they're all getting destroyed. So you could throw a dart. I mean, I think Tattooed Chef is still a good stock. Did you get rid of it? I know I hadn't. I think I lost a little bit of money. I ended up getting rid of it. It wasn't too bad. But now I wouldn't hate buying Tattooed Chef along with a lot of other stocks right now, to be honest. But I don't know. He is 100% certain Tattooed Chef is going to be huge. He is not, and maybe he's right. Like, he had the same conviction with Tesla. He hit it big with Tesla. He held Tesla for years and years and years and was just buying and buying and buying. I think he has a cost basis of like $75 or something. And he went through some really bad times with it. So, I mean, he's got diamond nuts on him too. Beefy Baggins, Jason in the house. Who didn't get destroyed on space? I got destroyed on some space. Oh yeah, and options, bro. Don't do options. I don't know how many times I got to tell you. Unless you're selling them, you're gonna get destroyed more often than not. $7.29. Let's see. What long start? I have $327. It's probably not worth it, but let's take a look. Yeah, you can only get a dime. There's nothing to do in Tattooed Chef options right now. Put a dime. I mean, you could sell. This would be interesting. Like, one way to get into Tattooed Chef right now, say you wanted to get 100 shares, you could sell a 7.5 put and get 70 to 75 cents or $75 if Tattooed Chef is above $7.5. You would just keep the money. But if Tattooed Chef would have to go below like $6.75, you would buy Tattooed Chef $7 and you'd get 100 shares of Tattooed Chef. You'd pay $7.50 for it, but you would have gotten a $75 credit. So you really would have. This is like another great way to give you greater than 50% chance of success. This is basically in synthetic long. I mean, there's some, if you like almost 100% wanted to get it cheaper, you could go to the $10, but that's only going to save you like 20 cents. So this one, you may or may not get the shares, but worst case, you would end up buying them at $6.75 versus like $7.31. So you're saving 60 cents per share. Or you could just, again, I mean, it would just be a put play. There's not a whole lot else you can do with this right now, to be quite honest. I mean, you can be an idiot and buy like some leaps, maybe. Like a $10 leap would cost you $80 and you'd have from till January 2023. Hell, that's not even that far away, to be honest. Go to 2024. Now you're paying $1.75. Yeah, not worth it. A lot of people try and, they think leaps is the way to make money. Yeah, they're just idiots. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Kevin learned that the hard way. He thought leaps in all these stocks were going to be a sure thing because he thought there was a point where he thought the bull market was just going to continue to go to the moon, and it wasn't that long ago. And then he did flip. He freaking panic sold, panic bought back in. I haven't even paid attention to what that moron has done since then. Have my video taken now, Meet Kevin. Now NASDAQ's negative. The market is all over the freaking place. Like this stream. Dying nobody. Can't wait. We're 6 days away on that one. It has been a while since our last idiot circle. Been waiting at a graph protocol. All right, who cares about any of that? No, I don't want to keep that one open. When's our first taste of this rug pull? June 15th? What day is that? Like next Thursday? Next Wednesday? Holy shit balls. Like 2 seconds copyright strike. I thought you got like 9 seconds. All right. Let's see what's going on in the markets. Bitcoin 30,130. The most boring. Look at this. Basically, I mean, the last 2 days, last 3 days, last 4 days, last 5 days, last 6, 7, 8. Last 8 days, it's basically been 30,000 with a little bit of hopium here and there. But for the most part, boring as AF. We're on 1 month. We're 1 month into boring AF. Well, first we had a really long boring AF of 40,000. 37, actually around 37. So I'm not really expecting much to change this summer. I'm what I think is going to happen this summer is either going to be this or this, right? I think it's going to be one of these two, which means what's most likely going to happen is we're going to do this, right? Because I never get it right. Most people are extremely bearish right now. Housing crashes, Fed this, Fed that, interest rates, oil prices, recessions, blah, 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 blah. Who knows what the markets are going to do? What does George have to say this morning? Litecoin in big trouble. That was last night. So his lazy ass didn't even get up this morning. Like you want to talk about lazy? I saw like what's going on here, Farns? What's going on here, Farnswoggle? You were talking about like why has he got different pools? One pool, two pool. Like is he just finding stock photos and putting his ugly big head in the picture, and then he's got 3 different versions of it? Bitcoin Wells. What? Let's see. No views. No views. 50K views. How, like, who watches this? Will the ECB disrupt Bitcoin? Who the F is the ECB? Is it, oh, European, that psycho bitch over in England, or where is she from? Let's see. George is from the Midwest, I think. Waiting. So he hasn't even taken this down. George, which stream? Act like you know what you're doing on YouTube, George. Maybe I shouldn't give him such a hard time. Maybe he's got like maybe he has some like a personal life crisis going on because he's not streaming this morning. So we'll give him a break for now. He's baller enough to not get, yeah. Although this market will ruin you, bet the best traders can trade in any market. So you're talking about me, right? Buy deep in the money leap. Yeah. Look at Fifi Fobaggins trying to come with that's not PhD level, but we'll put that in the we'll put that in the master's program level. Yeah. Big Litecoin in big trouble. Who gives a shit?
Welcome back to Cryptos R Us.
Oh, he's on vacation or something. Where the
So unfortunately, I tried to stream twice and I was not able to do it. So I have to resort to recorded videos. Hopefully, you guys are. Is
that his house?
Staying strong.
He's out on his front porch.
Focused on
interesting
Bitcoin because the
I want to check in on him. What financial? What was his name? Financial Freedom. This guy's a hustler. His video, hardly any of these YouTube, like Big Boy doesn't come up on my stream anymore. Financial Freedom. So many people don't show up on my streams anymore. Meet Kevin's barely showing up. This isn't it. What was his name? God damn it. Oh, it wouldn't. This isn't the best one. Oh, wait. Financial. God damn it. I got too many subscriptions. I need to clean this up. My financial friend. Crypto holders, and he's still doing the cheesy titles. Like super cheesy. He hasn't upped his game to the next level where like Tom Nash and Jeremy and them. So it all changes. This will move the market. Yeah, good news for crypto. Yeah, okay. New crypto bill is bullish. If the CFTC wins, it's bullish. Jeremy and Kevin are wrong. There's a big pullback. Crypto could crash. Crypto could crash 2 days ago, but now it's good news. It's good news. You need to buy before November 1st. 3 cryptos you need to buy before November 1st. Oh, that was 7 months ago. So if anyone would, I wonder what these three cryptos are, because the big crash happened a week later, right? Shit start Shiba. Are you kidding me?
We are looking at this and it's finally turning red. We're starting to see a little bit of strength here.
Bitcoin, Polkadot, and Shiba. All right, so Polkadot is one that I think you should buy. Polkadot
their pair chain auctions
before November 1st, Bitcoin before November 1st, and Shiba for November 1st. Let's see how that worked out. I mean, I already know the answer. It worked out horribly. All right, you could have bought Polkadot on October 31st was my date of birth. You could have bought Polkadot for $45 on October 30th. Hell, if you were early, wait, October 12th? When was that video? I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but that's almost impossible at this point. Okay, so this was on October 25th. If I ever put up a title, 3 cryptos you should buy before any date, unsubscribe, please. All right, so if you could have bought it for $45. Oh, did he cause the price to spike? No. So he was kind of right. On November 2nd, it did spike up to $54. So you could have bought it for $46 and sold it at the top for $54 if you would have timed it perfectly. And then you had very little time, and now it's $9. So that obviously didn't work out. Pretty sure I know the answer on Bitcoin. Wasn't it about $69,000? All right, so you could have bought Bitcoin for $64,000. I mean, it was at over $60,000 since October 15th for the most part. You could have got it on that day for 63. It did dip down, so if you did time it perfectly after his video, you could have picked it up at 57,000, and you would be sitting there holding that bag. Dare we even look at this freaking garbage? Like, you should unsubscribe anytime someone just even mentions Shiba Inu with any kind of like conviction. All right, so the only way to look at this one is by counting zeros. So you could have got this one actually for, we'll say 0.00, 4 zeros and a 4. 4 zeros and a 4. It's now worth, I can't even count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's down a lot. This one, I'm just going to go to percentages. I mean, we knew the answers, but my OCD kicked in. So you're down 86% on that one. You could have listened to this fool and be down 86%. Koska in the house. How you doing, sister? Heyo. Check out Dead Inside. I don't even know that guy. Dead Inside. Wonder what that. I was part of the ape army that came up with Trade and Matt Kors. Matt Kors sounds familiar. AMC made these guys blow up. They are still trying to. You watched who? Matt Kors and Trade. Well, actually, I want to give, again, I like this guy. Apparently, he's, oh, who is that sexy mofo? Does that ever get old? Nope. $7:17 a.m. and we haven't even gotten to the amazing Cardano news. The craziest paper yet to see, Soulbound. Solana outage. Yep, Solana's garbage. So this guy typically doesn't, like, he just brings news and great information about coins. Oh, that's Jeb, right? Crypto Jeb. Yeah, Crypto Jeb. This guy, I don't know, he's a super confident, like 20-year-old kid. A little bit too religious for me. He's live.
Not able to find any strength.
And he acts like
2022. We still have more retail. Many of them had not been shaken out.
He talks with such confidence, right? Like again, I was complaining about this the other day, and I wanted to complain. That's all I wanted to do was just like point this out as it was happening. All these like 17-year-old, 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 20-year-old, 30-year-old geniuses, right? How, like, are you kidding me, dude? I've been in the markets for decades, and the market will still make me look like an idiot. So, I mean, how much, you know what I'm saying? You're 19 years old. Like a 19-year-old kid has never seen a bear market in the stock market, right? And all these, like, I don't know when Crypto Jeb started trading crypto. So, I mean, I mean, by default, a 15-year-old kid, say he's 15 years old and he bought Bitcoin in 2015 and never sold. I mean, that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like he just stupid. You know what I mean? Jack, I listen to you and I use Anchor like my bank now. Jack hit me hard. I know you're probably kidding, bro, but my apologies if you did. I say all the time, don't listen to me. I was wrong. I was wrong about Anchor. I mean, and I also told you a million times, DeFi is risky AF. All the risks with DeFi, and I lost some money over there too. So they got lucky in 2020, and now everyone was an expert. The stock market in 2020 made everyone look like an expert. Oh, Jack coming with some heat. Jack coming with a major burn. If you live in the street, I know you're probably kidding. I mean, how can you afford internet if you live in the street, bro? I am glad I never did end up using Anchor as my bank. I could have easily made that mistake, to be quite honest. And I was on the verge. I mean, Alice was setting it up. I mean, if you could have paid your bills and had direct deposit to UST, I might have been stupid enough to go even more all in. I mean, money wise, you guys know I live very, very lean when it comes to cash. There was a point where I had more money in the DeFi Kingdoms bank than I do my IRL bank. I definitely had more money in Anchor than I did my IRL bank. I got hit pretty hard. Actually, I'm hurting hard right. I might be out on the street with Jack here pretty soon. I don't even want to look. I don't even easily want to show you. Is there an easy way to show you this without giving away too much? I can do, let's do this. All right, so we're gonna go like that. I want super transparent over here, guys. Always have been, always will. I don't want you to think I'm lying. Actually, let's do this. Man, I'm getting super hungry right now. I'm still not adjusting to this freaking diet, intermittent fasting. All right, you should be able to see this now. Let's do this. I only hold Bitcoin and ADA. I'm not joking, boys and girls. I'm broke AF over here. I get paid tomorrow, but most of that paycheck's already spent. That's a screenshot of my bank. When I tell you I'm broke, I'm not joking. Not freaking joking. Well, you think I was making this shit up, Retro? I'm like, I'm one step away. I'm like one bad problem, and plus I'm paying off a $1,500 AC bill. Do you want me to show you? Like I'm gonna pay. I don't even want to look at my credit cards. Let's see. I want to be buying crypto right now. I want to be buying crypto, not excuse me, not paying off credit cards. All right, let's see. I didn't realize it was this bad. F me, man. I might have to start asking for donations, guys. I might have to start sucking some D's on the curb. Man, F me. I don't like living like this. There's one credit card that I gotta pay off. That's not even the worst one. I could pay it off right now, but I would have to like that dry powder I have. So I'm just paying this off as much as I can and staying as lean as I can. Hopefully it only takes me a few months. I knock on wood, like I can't afford another big hit like that AC or a broken down car. And then and I don't want to have to dig deep like this right now. I didn't mind if I would have had to dig deep back in November on financial freedom. So this one, I don't even want to look at this one. This is not how you do it. You should not have credit card debt. I typically don't run like this, boys and girls. I typically don't. Right? So I have like I have about $8,000 in credit card debt that I'm working on right now. Again, I have some dry powder, but I'm saving that right now. I'm paying a little bit of interest. I'm going to get paid tomorrow, and most of that's going, a big chunk of that's going to the BlockFi card. Some of it's going to this card. The BlockFi card wasn't that bad, and I would have been able to pay it off. But again, that AC, man. And if you think I'm going to spend all summer freaking sweating my nutsack off, you're out of your mind. You know, I watched an interesting video last night too, where this guy he worked remote and then he got a second job and he was going to quit his first job. And then he's just like, you know what? I'm just going to work. So he ended up working both jobs. And I'm just like, do I? My job would fire me so quick if they found out. And then his place of employment actually did find out. And they didn't, he fessed up, told them the truth. And they're like, you know what? We're so glad that we're not going to lose you. And they even moved meetings around for him and stuff. It was really interesting. But I think he was like graphic design work type stuff. So it'd probably a lot easier for him to make two jobs work. Me, that'd be a lot. There'd definitely be times I could pull it off. But there's other times where like critical outages and stuff. You know what I'm saying? What happened if a critical outage happened over here and a critical outage? And there are times like yesterday, I had one server that was borderline getting ready to crash because there was this issue going on that was kind of really hard to fix. And it was taking me a long time to fix it. And if this is a server, if it goes down, very, 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 very bad. Like no one even at my company even knows it was in this state. Like, anyway, I ended up getting that fixed. But I have a few other things going on that are like, there's this other place where a server, the backups aren't working. And you know what I mean? So these things, sometimes they all come to a head at one place. And I'm juggling, you know, I'm on the phone with VMware and Veeam. And then I got Barracuda calling me. And I got, you know what I'm saying? So that's just, and then there's other times where So we'll have to. Anyway, that long story short, I kind of like. I wonder what it would be like to do two. Because I need two jobs right now. I need two jobs. I want to get back out of credit card debt. Again, I don't like running like this. I talk about it all the time. Don't be in credit card debt. If you have credit card debt, get that paid off. You shouldn't be investing. Right now, I'm breaking that rule a little bit. I could pay it off, but I'm not going to right now. And times are really tough. And I don't know. Times can get a lot worse. Times can get a lot worse. People like Target and Walmart are indications their inventory's piling up. People aren't spending money. There's talk of, used cars, and people are, how like people were underwater after 2008 mortgage crisis. A lot of people were underwater, and a bunch of people just said, "Screw it, foreclose on me." Right? They were buying houses. $400,000 houses that were worth like $100,000 after the crash. So they had those stupid variable rates, and a lot of people lost houses because of that. And then a lot of other people just like, screw it, I'm not going to pay off this $400,000 house. It's only worth it. It makes more financial sense, kind of, just to declare bankruptcy, get out of the house. I know one person for sure. He was so underwater, he just stopped making payments, and then ended up renting another house and saving a fortune. And he's probably out of that now, right? I don't know. That all that stuff's probably all off his record now, and now he's back in business. And I don't feel bad for any mortgage companies that got hurt because of that, and they didn't. They got don't even get me started on it. Between the bailouts and how much money they made off just giving people these houses and things like that. So it was a whole. Cut down on the DCA. Yeah, I have kinda. I mean, $100 a week. I shouldn't be doing that, but I have to right now. For things like I think in the long run, I could be wrong, but I think in the long run, it's going to far outweigh the little bit of interest I'm paying. And again, I mean, it depends on who you are. $8,000 in credit card debt could be monstrous to you. To me, it's like, again, I could pay it off if I wanted to, and I can pay it off pretty quick just by watching expenses. And, again, I would be doing a lot better right now if it wasn't for that freaking AC. That AC bill was pretty bad. And unfortunately, I don't know how much longer my car is going to last. It has 105,000 miles on it. I'm expecting the timing chain to go out on that, or just some big thing that's going to cost me like $3,000 or $4,000, and then it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to be a tough one. But I don't know. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I'll start begging for money. Yep. Yeah, no. At least you got a roof over your head and food. Exactly. And silver lining, Jeremy Lefebvre was talking about this, financial education. He was looking at an apartment building that he used to live in like 2015, and the rents went from like $700 to $2,600. And I'm just like, that got me to thinking. So I went and checked the apartments that I used to live in 2006 to 2008 or 9. I think I bought this house in 2009. And I was paying $750 a month back then. Now, there's a lot of pros and cons to renting. But rent and mortgages and renting houses, it's out of crazy control right now. I went and I think it was $675 or $750. I think it was $750. Now those apartments, and mine was one of the more like, it was a 1-bedroom single story, so it was a little bit on the higher side. But now they rent for like $1,500 to $1,900, and I'm like, what, for an apartment? In this town? Are you kidding me, man? That's crazy. That's a lot of inflation in the last 10, 12 years. And my mortgage, so I bought this house. I got it for cheap-ish, $144,000. My mortgage was, I don't know, like 1,100 or so at the time. 5%, 4.7% interest. I refinanced it in 2020. I've told this story, and I YOLO'd it into the stock market, and now we're here. Started from the bottom, and now we're here. Now my mortgage is, I don't know, 1,100 a month, and it's 2.6% interest. So I'm living in a house. Even it cost me $40 a month for my gardener. It cost me, I'm not even at PG&E. It's about the same as it was in the apartment, so that's not much different. So that includes mortgage insurance and everything, right? I could go buy another house and rent this out and probably get like $1,600 a month in rent. So I would be that's a game I could be doing, right? Instead of maybe putting my 23,000 into crypto, maybe I should go buy another house and rent this one out, or go buy another house and rent that one out. You know what I'm saying? So to rent this one out, it probably needs like $5,000, $10,000 of work. But then I'd be doing, but then there's headaches with that, right? You can also get burned, and you can also get financially ruined by doing that. You could get one bad renter. You can, or, shit could happen. I couldn't afford the bills. Maybe there's again, a lot of bad economic things are coming. People are hiring freezes everywhere right now. All the big companies, hiring freezes, layoffs, things like that. It could get much worse. Again, the car repo is expected to skyrocket, and usually that's like one of those indicators of like a massive recession or whatever. A lot of bad times could be coming. So, and a lot of people aren't spending money. Target with huge inventories, Walmart with huge inventories. They're going to be, if you want good deals, they're probably slashing prices like crazy over there. Who knows how long that's going to last? I don't know. It's going to be interesting with, fall and Christmas and that time coming up. We're going to need a thing like this war to stop and gas prices to come down. We're probably already in the recession. We just don't know it yet. The numbers aren't out yet. So a lot of this stuff, and a lot of people are worried, and a lot of people are saving money. And, me personally, I kind of recommend that you should be mostly in a holding pattern. Now, again, if you have disposable income, this is a great time to be investing. Not going all in, but investing. Bitcoin and the stock market. But it could go down a lot more. And then the more it goes down, the more you're going to want to buy, and it could last a while. It could last. Don't even make me break out the chart, because I'm going to right now. I'm going to right now. My favorite chart. The QQQ. .com bubble, internet boom. .com bubble, internet boom. Web 1.0. Web 2.0. Web 3.0. A lot of similarities here right now. Look how long this lasted. Look how long that lasted. That was a great 99 to 2010, 2011, and then up, right? 10, 11, 12 years of mostly being able to dollar cost average, or dollar cost average, lose money, dollar cost average, dollar cost average, lose money, dollar cost average, starting to make a comeback, dollar cost average, starting to make a comeback. If you were dollar cost averaging this whole time, you might have been up. You might have been up barely right here, right? Especially if you bought down in here. Good chance you were up, barely up, or up a decent amount here, and then you lose it all. And this time, this is a good 8-9 years, right? If you think that can happen again, you're sorely mistaken. Again, most of you numbnutses have never seen a bear market. How long have you been trading? were you trading? When did you start? 2011? 2000? Most people started trading in 2020 and they were king of the world for the long time. And now that it's getting destroyed, right? You're starting to see a taste of what it could be like and how worse it could get. So again, if you're not, it's all about disposable income. Rex Cardano. Wait. LA rent prices are no joke. $4,500 a month for some of these homeless people living in front of them. Yeah. My best friend wants me to move down there, and I'm just like, man, I can't. It's too effing expensive down there. You should move up here. I thought of renting out my house, but renters have all the rights. Yeah, I mean, a lot of landowners, a lot of renters got screwed with COVID because they couldn't kick them out and things like that. But yeah, renters most definitely have a lot of rights here. And that's the thing. If you have to kick them out, it could be really expensive. It could take a really long time and it could bury you. If you don't have the disposable cash to pay for all your properties, I'm no expert at any of that. So I don't even know if and it's a grind, right? That's a grind I don't know that I have any care to get into, right? I'm too lazy for that shit. Cardano, yeah, I mean, well, 7 people. 7 people, 3 likes. You guys suck, man. We haven't even talked about Cardano yet. Let's see what anything Capo has to say. All right, nothing to see there. We might be talking about Rust. See if Capo's beating his drum. Rex's favorite channel, Capo. Yeah, he's got a new tweet. Rex, this is my least favorite channel. I laughed really hard. This was a good joke, guys. You have to admit. Luna 2.0 should be read as Luna 2.0. You get it? Luna 2.0. Luna 2.0. I don't even know what Luna 2.0 is doing. Is it still Luna? I have paid 0 attention to Luna. I don't even know how to look this rug pull up. Did I say Rex in the house? Hopefully I did. Nimrod in the house. How you doing, brother? Luna's 0.002. How do you look at Luna? This says Luna 2. Luna 2. Luna 2. What is Luna 2? Is it on CoinGecko? I probably still own some Luna Classic too, because I don't give a shit. Oh, Luna. Yeah. Koska did post some interesting stuff. Maybe I'll get to it tomorrow or sometime soon because I got Lavana, P5, Fofana, Bobana, Lavana. I got some shit going on at Lavana, and I don't know that I care. You got to do some shit with your eggs. Luna Lavana, is that? Let's see. If you don't crack, I don't have a meteor. If you don't nest your egg, I think I already have a nested egg. Let's see. And if you don't create a dragon wallet, what's a dragon wallet? Sorry, snapshot taken. The final snapshot for Lavana Dragon NFT warping happened. Oh, so I already lost out. I'm already screwed. What a freaking rug pull. So all my Lavanas dead now. I'm screwed, huh? I got eggs, dragons, 2 weeks, and now I look. Oh, you just posted this yesterday. What are you talking about? It's 2 days. You posted this 2 days ago, not 2 weeks ago, Casca. How much are you drinking over there? 6, 7. I don't know. It's 6, 9. How does that add up to 2 weeks? And I saw it last night. So all my shit's gone. Is that what you're telling me? Whatever. I don't care. F this project. I hope it goes down in flames. Like, how do you only give people scroll up? Oh, well, scroll up. Let's see. Did you all make a dragon wallet? Yeah, I do remember, Rex. Let's see. They said, I don't pay attention to this garbage ass freaking project. They said we have to crack meters and nest eggs by June 8th or we lose it all. Yeah, whatever. 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 I know you did at me. My bad. Did y'all make a dragon wallet? No, I didn't. You did at me, but you didn't say make a dragon wallet and then all caps or you will lose everything. Make a dragon wallet. Hey, dumbass, make a dragon wallet by June 8th or lose everything. That would have worked. And I'm a dumbass because I can't spell everything. Bro, don't bro me. Like, you put, like, I don't pay attention to this project. Let's see. It's still by June 8th or will you lose it to the new chain? All right. So I didn't pay attention to that. I'm not blaming you, Costco. Yeah, but this to me wasn't important. Did I make a dragon wallet? I didn't know that was important. I don't know what I still don't know what a dragon wallet is. And it's lame that they only gave people 2 weeks to do this, right? So screw them. Again, I don't blame you, but next time do this. All caps. At me, all caps, and then say something in chat or something. You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't blame you, and I really don't care. The only thing I care about is how much time I wasted on that garbage project. I am still interested in this Strange Clans, but I don't have no money. Let's see, how much does it cost to buy on this rug pull? And I'm too lazy to look. I'm too lazy to look. I don't even raise your voice in real life. I bet you have. I bet you have. I will allow you to raise your voice in Discord if it's important. Like, that's not really raising your voice. That's just getting on the megaphone and saying, yo, like, if it's super important, I don't care though. That's a tax write-off right there. There's a tax write-off. I got plenty of tax write-offs for like the next 50 years. All right, we're Cardano. Some big news. The big drum roll. Oh, that's one of the things I need to get a sense. What is going on in NFTs? Oh, let's see. Still talking. This is weird, guys. And I'm serious. Like, you have to buy these, and then you have to go like sext other people in their chat. I'm out on that one. I don't know. That's way too weird for me. Pet trade-in. Liam33 in the house. How you doing, brother? What do you think about stepping, cuck pull, or rug pull? I mean, those are both bad, aren't they? What's a cuck? I can't imagine. I can't imagine a cuck pull like is better than a rug pull. Actually, let's do this real quick because the title does say. All right, so a lot of people have forgotten about this update on Dish. See, this is the kind of Twitter comments we don't need. I didn't really care for that other one he did. This one right here. I didn't care for that one either. I don't really care what this Katsu guy said, but just ignore that shit, Charles. Anyway, an update on Dish Network again. A lot of people don't know what identity management even is. You saw me complaining yesterday when I went to Cornucopia, and they wanted my email address. I don't want to give people my email addresses most of the time. Most people just sell that. You know, remind me, I'm not going to do it today, but there's a way where you can put like your email. So when you sign up, I think it's that. Actually, whatever. I'll give you guys some crazy hot alpha right now that you probably didn't know, but I want to make sure I get this right. So yeah, so if you go, for example, if you go to Cornucopia, I'm pretty sure Gmail still supports this. A lot of email, like Office 365 and Microsoft Exchange support it. I'm pretty sure Gmail still supports it. But say this is my email, bigdick@gmail.com, right? Well, you can add this plus like copy, right? You can add plus to your email right here. You just do the plus and whatever, like, I think it might only work with 3 letters though. I'm not sure. So you would do like something to identify this. It might work with 4. I'm not sure. But it might be a 3-letter thing. You're going to want to I would test that, I guess, but I could do a little bit more. Anyway, so whenever you would know if Cornucopia sold your email address, because you would start getting spam sent to bigdick+cpi@gmail.com. So you could send an email to your email address, whatever it is, plus, right? And it'll go to your email. So you can add this little tag to your email when you sign up for shit, and you know if they're rug pulling you or not. I don't know anything about Steppen. I've heard about that recently. We could take a quick look. Steppen out. How does that song go? What is this? A stable coin? Looks like it's a stable coin. Rank 87. Download what? Nope, that ain't gonna happen. I mean, this looks. Oh, Steppen is that thing where if you walk, if you go out, you can walk and earn crypto. That doesn't make any sense. It's a rug pull. So far, it seems like a rug pull. Is Steppen's? Yeah, rug pull. Move to earn. I think it looks stupid. I was getting spam phone calls from political candidates. Glad that shit ended for now. Yeah, those are really annoying. And I get, you know what, man? I get these calls. Like I got one yesterday. The girl could hardly speak English. You know, I don't know. I have no idea what country she was from, but you could tell English wasn't her first language. And they're like, "Yeah, we're calling for a fundraiser," and I'm like, "Really? Like most fundraisers are scams and frauds anyway, and keep most of the money. But you could barely speak English, dude. What are the odds that you're not a scam. And nothing against like, right? Nothing against not being English. It's just, you know, if you're gonna be a legitimate fundraiser, the people that work for you should be calling that country, right? So if you're a fundraiser in China, have Chinese people calling that speak good Chinese, calling Chinese. Don't have Englishmen that speak bad Chinese. I'm not being racist here, but and again, right, there is a little bit of like, you know what I'm saying? So the chances are, and I get the, oh, this is a such and such, we're raising, you know, 99% of those are just like probably not even real. Like, how do you even check? It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. Yep, sounds like a scam. Been picking up 14 banger plots on Mars for like 3K1. Man, your faith in that rug pull, let me tell you. What is Colony at right now? What's your night? How's night coming? You still going green eggs and ham on that one? Tranquil 0.039, Fira 0.75. Harmony 1 should be called Harmony Rug Pull. Colony 0.019. Crystal 40 cents. Jewel 34 cents. I was talking yesterday I should buy some more Jewel, and I'm immediately like, nope, that's not a good idea. Don't, when things are losing, when crypto is doing bad, I don't care how great Jewel is. I don't care how great DeFi. These are not good buys. And that is not financial advice, but this is like, you better have some conviction, because it could be a long time before crypto recovers. And if it's going to be a long time, everything on this is effed hard, guys. Effed hard. It's not going to be making a comeback. I like, what are you talking about? Send me my, you want my Lavana NFTs? They're you can't even do anything with them. Aren't they worthless? I can't do shit with them. They're just stuck over on Luna now, right? Luna F's me again. Or do you just want all my NFTs? You want all my Mars NFTs? You saw how broke I am. Why would I just throw them away? Right? Like, if I would have had a chance, if I knew I had to move it before yesterday, I would have done it, but I didn't know. Now that it's gone, I'm not going to cry over that spilt milk. I'm not just going to give away something that might be valuable. I don't think it's going to be valuable, but maybe someday, you know, when I was looking at my Joe Montana rookie card and all these other nice ass rookie cards, I didn't have that long-term vision. I never thought those things would be worth hundreds and thousands of dollars. Now I don't, you never know though, right? Maybe. And I don't think Mars NFTs are going to, I don't think I have any NFTs, to be quite honest. It's going to be worth shit. I've been cashing out on night for Harmony 1. Smart move. Smart move. Night's getting nailed. Yep. So Cardano is dead too. No, I never said that. Don't put words in the mouth. Don't put words into my mouth, Laum 33. Cardano is most definitely not dead. These are high risk crypto gaming and NFT projects. Every last one of these on here is a high risk gaming and crypto gaming project. High risk on a much higher risk chain, Harmony 1, than Cardano. Cardano is what I'm dollar cost averaging heavily into right now. Not financial advice, think Cardano is the best buy on the board right now, risk versus reward. And it's what I'm buying heavily. I'm also buying some Harmony 1. I still like the risk reward on Harmony 1. I do think Harmony 1 will see $1 someday. Again, I don't know when that day will be. It's going to depend on this market. I think Harmony 1 will see $1 plus. So you're looking at a 20 plus X return, right? I'm buying $50 a week of Harmony 1. That buys me, I don't know, like 1,000 Harmony 1 a week. So if I'm able to do that for the next year, maybe it goes down and I'm able to accumulate more, earn 10% by staking it on things like my validator. Eventually it will be elected. Link down below. I didn't go into that tirade today. earning 10, 20%, right? 1 to 2 years, that $50 a week could turn into tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Same with Cardano. I love Cardano. I think, again, Cardano is one of the best plays on the board. You can earn 5% interest. I have a lot of Cardano earning me 5% interest. I'll make 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,000 free Cardano this year, and I'm going to buy a shitload more. I want the price to go down. I want Cardano to go to a penny. I would love Cardano at a penny. I will leverage to the walls if Cardano were to go to a penny. $1 or less. What's your Cardano DC? Oh, you mean what's my cost basis? My Cardano cost basis is like $50. I didn't start Cardano. I was late. I started buying Cardano at $15 on, wait, not 15 cents. Wait, what do you mean $1? I started buying Cardano, 15 cents, not 50. And so my cost basis is probably around 45, 50 cents. But I do $50 a week in Cardano, automatic. And then whenever I find some spare change, or as it, like if it continues to go down in price, I might make random buys if I have like, I feel frisky. And instead of making an extra $100 payment on my credit card, I might buy another $100 of Cardano. These are great, in my opinion. These are some of the best times to be buying. Again, not financial advice. Buy it up. Buy it up. I don't know how long it's going to take. This is the only problem. 1, 2, 3 years, and it could get a lot worse. But eventually, Cardano will be at all-time highs. Eventually, I think Cardano will be a $1 trillion company. Eventually, Ethereum will be $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. Eventually, Bitcoin will be $100,000, $200,000, $300,000. I think those times are coming. I just don't know the timeline. There's a lot of good indicators. Oh my goodness, it's 8 a.m. I got to get to work. There's a lot of good indicators, the S-curve and the internet and this and that. There's a lot of good reason to believe, a lot of these chains are going to be huge in the future. We're starting to see some evidence that regulation could be coming our way. Again, if the CFTC is the governing body, that's going to be amazing. You're already starting to see these bills where validators aren't going to have to KYC you and things. So things are looking really bullish. Like that was a huge, potentially bearish problem, and it still could be. This bill may or may not pass, but if our government's smart, again, the whole $200, like if you do transactions in DeFi under $200, you don't have to pay taxes. This bill hasn't gone through yet, but make sure you're not letting your yield farms get over $200. It could be retroactive, right? So start thinking about this stuff. But there is a lot of good bullish legislation coming in, potentially into crypto, right? And again, a lot of people don't know this is tech. This is tech of the future. And this was actually a big part of the Cardano news that I started looking at. And I'm going to have to do this really quickly. But here's an update on Dish. Again, a lot of people don't know what identity management is. So a lot of times when you sign up, it'll allow you to sign up through Facebook or through Google. Oh my goodness, excuse me. So that's Facebook and Google doing your identity management. And by doing that, they're getting a tremendous amount of data off of you, selling that data and making a lot of money off you, right? One of the things I love about cryptocurrency is its identity management. You can mostly control what you want the public to see, right? It's whatever is in your wallet or whatever information you give them. They can't sell your crypto address and spam you. I don't even look at my Gmail anymore. It's just spam, 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 right? It's you think I'm bad in Discord. I'm way worse when it comes to email. Anyway, so again, they have a deal with Dish. This identity management, I think, is going to be really big for Cardano. As the cool kids are saying, a lot of people are sleeping on this identity management angle for Cardano. And I think that's going to be huge. And there's even ways with blockchain, if you think about it, there will be ways for them to do identity management, like state IDs, government IDs, and I think this is in Cardano's what they're looking to do. But how can you counterfeit like government documents and government like identities when your picture is getting verified with a blockchain, right? You show however they do it, you show it gets verified by an app on the Cardano blockchain. And if that whatever doesn't have like the hidden keys or whatever, like I'm sure there's going to be like a little bit of figuring out left to do, but this could be a game changer. Well, I mean, there's pros and cons to that too, right? A lot of tinfoil hatters might not like the idea that, basically the blockchain, the blockchain is going to have like where you were, like, oh, this person checked in here, this person did this person. So this could be a potentially a way for people to track you too, and that's where privacy coins and things like that. Vic in the house, how you doing, brother? All right. Anyway, Dish launches decentralized identification and loyalty coin. A lot of people do believe like loyalty coins and social coins are going to be a big part of the future. This is built on input output. Let's see what it says here. Built on global design and develop blockchain technology. Atala Prism's identity service and Cardano native asset features. The end objective of this collaboration is to create a robust and fully digital and decentralized identification and loyalty framework built first on the Cardano blockchain. Dish is a satellite company, blah, blah, blah. I don't know that the Dish is the biggest part of this, but Dish Network has their dick in some other things, as Retro would say. And just like El Salvador making Bitcoin a legal currency, it's just the first domino. So again, a lot of people are sleeping on what Cardano's doing when it comes to identity management. A lot of people don't know what identity management is and how a big part of what I think it's going to... Identity management's huge in Web 2.0, but it's all centralized, right? And people don't even realize, a lot of people don't even realize the thing and how much of a thing it is. So this is a really big deal, in my opinion. We'll have to see how this plays out. And this is just another reason why I think Cardano is going to be one, at a minimum, it's going to have its niches that make the most sense to use Cardano. And it has a lot of great niches, right? Transactions can't fail like they can on Ethereum because of how the UTXO model works. Transactions can't fail. You might not always get the expected outcome, right? And they're still working on speed with Hydra and pipelining and network efficiency, and that's a lot, right? A lot of great things coming to Cardano. Again, I think, not financial advice, it's one of the best coins to buy right now. It's the one I'm at $23,000 in dry powder on the side right now. It is, my eyes are mostly focused on Cardano crashing and being able to go green eggs and ham with that $23,000 and scooping up some Cardano, scooping up some Ethereum, and maybe scooping up a lot of Harmony One for cheap too. Anyway, again, I do have a very long day of work today. I do have to work tonight. It could be a late night. I don't think it will affect my stream tomorrow. I'm most definitely going to be phoning in another lazy ass title, another lazy ass thumbnail. But you guys don't come here for the thumbnails. You guys don't come here for the titles most of the time. You come here for some of the greatest alpha on the planet. I didn't go for the likes today. We only got 4 likes. The standing rule. 10 likes to drop the Discord link. That shit ain't gonna happen live today. Anyway, it's Thirsty Thursday. Try not to get too drunk tonight. Tomorrow's No Right Friday. I will see you tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. PST, or you're in F and Square. Love you all, and peace.